Hello, this is Bob Ullman, and coming to you from Nashua, New Hampshire. It is July 12th, 2013, and hey, it's a Friday. Have a happy weekend, all of you, and a great, great day. Today's topic is going to be one of my favorites. This is called You Have to Care, or sometimes I say you gotta care, but not that much, relating to whether you relate it to business or life. So in life and in business, you gotta care, but not that much. Now, where did I get that from? One of my mentors used the expression. He said it came from Herb Cohn, who wrote some great books and also lectured. And he was the one that originally said it that way. You gotta care, but not that much. Okay. So what does that mean? Let's analyze that a little. If we have too much at stake in the outcome of anything we're doing, and it shows through that we just care too much, we're too needy, well, yeah, we have the effect of pushing things away. So I have learned this a long time ago in my sales career. I learned, that when I seemed like I wanted the sale too much, it was always elusive. When it seemed like, oh, I was doing you a favor if you were by offering, making an offering for you, and you were being fortunate to get it from me. When I had that attitude, I would always get more sales. And in fact, to this very day, that's the way it works. So I find that you got to care, but not that much, just to be a great thing. Now, I apply that to a lot of things. And I find myself saying it once in a while, thinking it, and just, it allows me to go with the flow more. Because I guess if you're always concerned with all the outcomes of everything, you're just always in knots. You're more worried. You're less likely to have a good result. I mean, that's what it amounts to. Let's see where else we can apply that. Many people also care far too much about what other people think of them. Okay, and I couldn't give a rat's ass what people think about me. Honestly, I just couldn't care less. Well, the only one that I care about is me and what I think of me. If I think good of me, that's good. I'm happy with that. uh, if you don't like me, well, that's fine. That's your right. And if you don't like my ideas, that's your right. And everybody has their right to like and dislike whatever they want. Okay. So, I see people that just go through life always concerned. What's this one going to think? What's that one going to think? Should I do this? How's this one going to like it? Well, if we do everything live and do everything according to what other people want, then we're really not following what we want. It's impossible to be happy. Because if you don't follow your own heart, your own dreams, you can't be happy. So it's nice when it coordinates, and many, many times it does. If people are in sync, if your partners, your business associates, your spouse, your close friends, if they're in sync with you, which many times they are, because that's why you're attracted to each other in the first place, they're probably going to be, fine with most of the things you think of, most of the things you do. Not always, though. Not even them always. But sometimes it means, even with friends, close people close to us, whatever, sometimes it means that we have to detach if they start interfering with our dreams. Because our dreams are very, very important. Some of the greatest things that ever happened in history. I believe it was Marconi when he came up with the idea. Napoleon Hill speaks of this in Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon, he mentions that when Marconi had started talking about transferring words to the air, words could be transferred through the air as in radio communication. His friends had him checked out by a psychologist, okay, or a mental, not necessarily a psychologist, but a mental facility. They had him checked out for sanity. We all know this, the great story of Fulton and how ridiculed he was. It was called Fulton's Folly with the steamboat. Okay, the invention of the steamboat. But all great inventors, all people with wonderful ideas that have probably contributed more to the world than anyone else. A lot of times have people that said, "Man, you can't do that. They'll never do that." Even John Kennedy, when he said that, "I'm going to put a man on the moon," a lot of people thought, "No way, no way." But there was a way. So when you come up with an idea, you can't. Remember, if you can think it, you can do it. Or as Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, either way you're right. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind of man can conceive and get itself to believe, it can achieve." So the heck with everybody else. I started making much more progress in my own journey when I stopped worrying about what the world thought about me. I don't care anymore, and that's the way it works. So and again, that ties in with you gotta care, but not that much. So it's good to care a little in terms of your outcome for things. It's good to have something in there, but not that much. So that's my theme for today. Try thinking like that a little and see if it affects you in a positive way. Okay. Have a great day and a great weekend. Bye bye.